Hello everyone, everybody, my friends, my subscribers. Good evening from where I am right now, and maybe good day, good afternoon, good morning to your place. Yes, I'm excited to share with you the second episode of living without a father. But before that, I'm really sorry that it took me so long, because after I recorded my video, we went for a short holiday, and then the place we have been, there was no internet. And then the other one I have only data, but it's not enough. When I downloaded it, no, it didn't work. So when we came back home, we came home, then that's the time I was able to download it. Anyway, and anyhow, I hope that this video will inspire you. This is the aim. This is, the takeaway of why I am doing this, to inspire you, to give you hope. And it's a kind of reminder that life, although we experience difficulties, although we have some past, although some challenges along the way, but I tell you, at the end, life is beautiful, right? So I have my notes. So if I will look at to my notes, because I cannot memorize, otherwise I will just say whatever I say, and it took me so long, and it will maybe long time here. I want to be short here also. It's like almost 10 o'clock now here, PM. Yes, before, for those of you who don't know me, you can call me Enjoy. Yes, my name is Enjoy. I'm married. I have two wonderful boys. I am in Norway, but I am a fully blood Filipino, right? I am a bisdak. I can Tagalog, but I cannot say it here. I can bisdak, but I want to let people reach this into people who don't understand Bisaya. Okay, get it on, Enjoy. So my last video was like, I started to, because of the uncomfortable feelings I've encountered when I was a little girl. I started to curious about, and then the curiosity, it leads me to plan. So this is what I'm going to talk to you tonight about, how I'm getting like puzzle number 1, puzzle number 2, 3, how I keep this, and how it leads me to my plan. This is what I'm going to share with you. And if I cannot share everything, then it means to say I'm going to make another third video. Okay? So how I started to make my strategy to save information that I got from my mother. I tell you, the information is not just like a whole bunch of information, because every time I ask my mother, even just a little mention of Mama, who is my father, she was burst in anger and bitterness, and then she would tell me, how dare you asking your father, But eventually, without knowing it, she gave a little information, and I took note of that. And then after years later, I will ask her again. Yes, it took me years. And this was during my high school. And then I just put it down. And then years after years, then I have not maybe enough, but just enough for me to make my first step, to be a CIA. So that's what I started. Yes, that's how I got my information about this father of mine. I would say that. So I was so excited, looking forward to finish high school so I could go to Cebu City because I was in Leyte finishing my high school, and then we already have planned that my mom sent me back to Cebu, which I grew up most of my life in Cebu City. So I started my study after finishing high school. I started my college and yeah, my own life, living alone without anybody. Of course, I have friends. It's a new life. It's a new experience. It's a new adventure in my life. It's scary though, but it's also exciting when you started to live alone. You know, like ooh, there's a lot of curiosity thing and new things there, and that it's just like you are kind of a bird that is being allowing to fly and fly wherever you can soar and soar. That's what happened to me when I was in college. But coming back to my plan for my father, yes, I did. I started to look for in the telephone directory. I started to look for the information that I got from my mother. I will not mention, sorry, the name of my father, but it's confidential. So I started and call everyone who has that name. Could you imagine? I started to, hello, are you, this is how it looks like, the conversation. Hello, yes, I am looking for Mr. So and so and so. Oh, sorry, this is not, I don't know that person. And then I call another one again and another one again, many times, but not every day. And then finally, boom. Finally, that one day, I think I hit the right guy. I hit the right man. And then I feel like, and then my heart started to boom, boom, like my nervous, my adrenaline goes up, and I was swallowed of my fear and scary moments because he started to say something that my mom told me every time I ask her, and it looked back to what she told me, like, he is the worst person, he is a strict person, and when you hear his voice, you will scare. And eventually that was happened when he started talking to me over the telephone. When I started asking a question, do you know this person? Like, do you know my mom? And like that. And then he did not answer me, but he just sent me another question. How old are you? Why? So the scared really swallowed me, and I hung up. And then I started to say, okay, I will believe that my mom, that what my mom had said to me, that he's not a worst person to call my father because he's strict and he's he's a bad person. I hung up, and I was started to be frustrated, but not giving up easily. Then I went to his workplace because I get to know where he's working. I got to know what his job. So I remembered I asked someone with me to be with me because I don't know the area. But I don't have so much guts at that time. We went there at the place. But I don't have so much guts to really present myself. Hey, do you know this person? I am blah blah blah, his child. So I saw the place, but then we went without doing anything. We went back again to our boarding house and do nothing. And because of that, it leads me for another frustration, another discouragement, the worst thing, the worst thing I could imagine for myself. I remember I was like 18 years old at the time, or 19, between like that. And I feel started to have self-pity, and my value of myself really degraded, like declined, like I see anything at all rather than I'm not worth it anymore. I feel so rejected when I heard the voice of my father just interrogating me. Why? I was so much discouraged. And then I started to have relationship because, the longing of a father since I was, child, high school, it becomes so much bigger, so much big that I really want to feel that kind of love. How is it? Because that's what my focus. And I involved with relationship which is not really good, because I thought that would, fill in the emptiness that I desire for myself, and that make me worse. It becomes multiple worse in my life, and it end up me like miserable to the point that I really don't know if someone saw me and knew me when I was high school and then meet me at that point of my life, you would probably see what happened to you. Because during that time that I feel so miserable, I feel hopeless, I feel discouraged, and I feel no worth at all. Like I feel the failure is coming over me and I don't worth anything. I don't even want to see myself on the mirror. You know why? Because when I see myself on the mirror, I see the bad. I see like the ugly of being me, that having that situation. I was really focusing on not good about me, So as a matter of fact, during those time, I started to say, I want to end my life. Yes, I actually made an attempt for 2 times. I make an attempt because back home with I feel sorry for my mom, because she's sacrificing herself to send me to university, and yet I'm not doing really well. I don't deserve anything. I feel guilty. The conscience of me is really bad. And every time I go home, because people knew me that I am I heard what they said good about me, that, oh, that's good. My mom called Perla, you are so lucky that you have a daughter who is so, so nice, so kind, and so obedient, doing well with her study, and like that. And when you know for yourself that you are not what they thought, you are, it makes you more miserable. It makes you more, oh my goodness, this is, shame and everything. So that's what it makes me miserable, and I feel enough. I said enough is enough. And then I said, okay, I tried myself to do the right thing with all the wrong thing that I was doing in secret. But I cannot. And the more I tried it, the more I become so frustrated. The more I become so hopeless. Because I tried. Because I want to just match what these people see about me. Just trying to live what the people's expectation about me. That they expect me, that I have to behave this and that. So I tried, but I cannot. I failed, and I failed, and I failed. So that was my life in college. It is just because part of that big factor is I'm longing to have the Father's love in my life. I'm longing to have a father who will protect me, who will comfort me. But at the end, when I have a chance to talk with him, it was the, it was the opposite. So I become so discouraged, miserable. And also, and I met one person in my life that truly loved me during that time, that truly cared for me, that truly respect me as a woman. And then I found out he was the wrong person at the right time. And still the relationship ended up miserable. And it breaks my heart so bad. That was the second part that breaks my heart so bad. I become so bitter. I become so angry for myself because of the heartache that I have with this person. It took me 6 years to get over with this person. And I have to choose to live away from him because he was not the right person for me. He didn't see, he was not honest. He was already committed to another woman, and he was, not honest to me, and I don't want to break others' heart. So I choose to left. But it was painful because I love this person so much that time. Not now. I just want to clear it out, That was my first love. Oh, I feel goosebumps. That was my first love. I've learned a lot. I really feel heat and goosebumps here. Sorry. Oh, yes. But because it's 16 minutes now, I don't want to go to... Oh, I really feel so hot here. And I think we are going to have the third episode of this. The question is, did I really meet my father or not? Because even though I failed many times, feel devastated, I finished college, I started to work, and I started to have my own life, and until I met the person that loves me so well, the man that God created for me, that is my husband now. And how it is, and with this and that would be my third episode. So just tune in with me, and please do subscribe if you feel it's inspiring. Share it to other people, because there's many things that I'm going to share. Not only my history, life story, but many things, So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Know that you are loved. You are worth no matter what. Don't allow your past to define who you are today. It doesn't matter how you started, but what matters is where you are going. That's the most important thing. And believe me, you are an extraordinary. Allow yourself to be free. See it to yourself. See it to yourself. Okay? And never quit. God bless you. I love you all. Bye. Just